is a brute. There's the big old northern, 27 inch. Here, look at that, just ate it. Just gulped that rapala. Alright, as you can see, we're below the Mississippi River dams going after really nice walleyes. Oh, look at that thing! Another really nice eater. Let's go. Another nice one. Look at that. Really nice one right there. Alright, as you can see, we're below the Mississippi River dams going after really nice walleyes. That fall bite is starting. It's getting crazy. Right now they're really picky on what they want. This video is going to show everybody what I mean. We were catching some 20 inchers tonight and some eaters, some small, you know, everything. They're starting up really picky. You can see them coming over and over and over after your lure, but a lot of them won't eat. And so what we learned to do is pause that lure right before it gets to the shore when we see them coming, and they'll snap at it, maybe even jerk it if they're still looking at it. This video is gonna tell you what we did to catch these walleyes. The fall bite is starting. Y'all need to get on some fall fishing, panfish, whatever it is. It's getting better. So this night is proof of it. All right, enjoy the video of us catching really nice walleyes on a rapala shad wrap jointed. All right. All right, so this time we're below the Mississippi River Dam going after really nice walleyes, and them walleyes were really picky on what baits or lures they want, so we had to really look for which ones they wanted, and we finally found one. We're fishing in rocks and boulders beneath this dam. And another thing, the farthest you get away from the dam, the more weeds that are floating in the water. So when you cast, you're constantly hooking into weeds. So we tried to stay close to the dam so we could get away from the weeds and focus on catching these nice walleyes. Enjoy the video. Look at that guy. Needle nose gar, but the nose is completely shattered and gone. Big old needle nose gar too. Would definitely be a new personal best. Poor thing has no mouth, no nose, just gone. Right away when I start getting too far away from the dam, I start catching a whole lot of weeds that are floating. There we go. Finally caught a nice walleye. Look at that. Took us all night to figure them out, and now we only got like 3 hours of fishing late, but a jointed shad wrap. Look at that. That's a nice eater. Wow. Well, we need to get back to fishing. Our first keeper walleye. We're at one. Let's get some more now that we got them figured out, but we are running out of time quickly because we spent it all night long trying to find. It was tough. We had to find and figure out how to catch some of these, and it took us all night, and then we're finally found the lure that's doing it. And all right, measured them right above 17, right above it, 17 inches. Nice, beautiful eater size walleye. Look at what I just caught. Oh my God, it's huge. Probably over 20 inches without a doubt. Oh, look at that thing. As you can see, he is not doing too well. He engulfed it way down in his throat. But we got a 20, probably a 21, almost a 21 incher. Almost a 21 incher. Beautiful. All right, we got to get to fishing. Our time is running out. First keeper, we only can keep one over 20 inches on the Mississippi. You can keep up to 4, but only one over 20 inches. And we would probably put this one back, but as you can see, he ain't gonna make it. He engulfed it. His insides are all messed up from that rapala. So it's our first keeper. Nice one right there. We got to get to fishing. Time's running out. All right. So this is the pole rod I'm using here. A rapala fishing reel. Here's my rod. If it would ever focus, it's kind of hard to see that. 10-pound test fishing line, Sufix Advanced. And that jointed rapala, that's what they want. They're really picky. They won't go after anything else. Well, they do, but they won't eat it. This is the only thing. They'll chase everything up, but they just won't eat it. But this one, I don't know why. Maybe it's that joint. They eat that. They're eating that. They're really picky right now on what they want. And that's the only thing I can catch them on. Any other lure, they follow it up, but they don't do nothing. Rapala jointed shad wrap, that's what that is. Let's get to fishing. All right, the more I get farther away from the dam, the more weeds I seem to start hooking into, because there's so many weeds everywhere floating around. So like, it seems like most of them walleyes are next to the dam anyway. But the more I go farther away, the more I start hooking in the weeds that are floating on the river. And there we go. Too little, but it's another walleye. Oh my goodness. Too little, but it's another walleye. This one goes back. Oh, he gone already. He didn't want anything. He was gone. Look what we found here on this rock. I found a paddle tail, and now I found a spinner. Finding all kinds of things. Look, look. Here we go. This is what I found earlier with a jig head in it. Another paddle tail. I don't even need to go shopping for baits. I'm finding all kinds of stuff. All right, train just coming. Look at that. Just barely had him. Barely had that one. Probably right under 20 inches. After the train release, we'll go and measure them. They just got a perfect, nice thick eater. They're all like the nice ones. Like, they're all perfect right now this year. Nice, good, perfect eating size, and I mean, just perfect. This one was like a trout when I got him up on these rocks. He was just flipping out and everything. Look at that. Barely. One hook still in there. That's it. Another really nice eater. Let's go. All right, I just measured this one 18 inches right here. Now another thing I want to talk about is how they're biting. They will follow that the lure all the way up till the very end, and then they will decide if they want to hit it. What I have to remember is, if I see the eyes falling, stop that lure and kind of jig it, like jerk it. And usually if they're still looking at it, they'll snap at it. They're that picky. They really just come up and they only want that one lure so far under this dam. Any other lure you throw, you don't get nothing. Okay, let's see if I can show you here now. Here's my lure right there. Now if there's eyes behind it, I'll stop it, and that's usually when they'll bite it. But if they're not biting it, I'll jerk it and then get their attention. Sometimes they don't like, or they like that a lot, and they'll chew right on it when it does that. But if there's eyes behind it, I'll stop it, and that's usually when they'll bite it. That's how I caught them too. They were right behind that lure, and then I stopped, and then they hit right next to shore. They follow it all the way up next to shore, and it's your duty to try to catch them when you see them coming. It's kind of tough because, you know, your light only works right next to shore basically, so you have a really little bit of time to know, oh, that's a fish behind it, stop and try to catch them. It's a pain, but that's how they are right now. All right, so I just checked the time. It is 6 o'clock. We only have a half an hour of darkness, and then it's gonna start getting light and our times are done. This is the best night we ever had yet. They're starting to come up, starting to show up for fall. We got another nice one here. Don't lose them. This is what I'm saying. It looks barely hooked again too. Don't lose them. Another nice one. Another nice one. Another nice one. Look at that. There, the camera's finally focusing. Another nice one. Look at that. Really nice one right there. Well, alright. This one is not gonna do it. We can't keep this one because it's over 20 inches. 20-inch mark is right there. And it's like 20 and a half. Almost 21 inches. So this big girl goes back. That would make number 3 if it was an eater, but this one is way too big. Look at that big girl. Woo! Let's go. The fall walleye run is going. It started. They're a little picky on what they want and how they want it to come in and stuff, but yeah. All right, I'm pretty sure this guy's too small to keep. God, these small ones are just hyper. Yeah, he got knocked by or hit by something there. I'm pretty sure he's too small. I'll measure him and see, but I'm pretty sure he's too small. Well, this guy's too small, only right over 13. Now we're having the issues of them being too big or being too small. That's fine. If they want to be big, that's fine. I ain't arguing. It's good. The fall bite is going here now. Underneath this Mississippi Dam, main channel. Let's keep fishing. We are running out of light. Oh, if you guys can see that, it's getting light. And that little bit of light is all it takes to completely make it so I cannot catch another walleye. When it gets light, just a little bit, it's like a light switch being switched off. They almost don't even seem to exist anymore. Nighttime bite, fall bite. You should be able to catch them during the day, I'm pretty sure, down on the bottom. But yeah, well, that's probably it for casting this rapala tonight. Catching some over 20-inch walleyes. Jointed shad rapala is what I was using. We're out.